many different ways of looking on what you do and what you want to do, what you want to say about many different things. For me, the more I play, the more for every, actually in a way for every concert I play, I really notice how music and life is the same thing. Sometimes you tend to isolate those two things from each other. You work with your life, or you don't work with your life, and you work with your music, or you don't work with your music. And so the vision is somehow to get more and more true to yourself, what you really want to do, how you really want to sound like, how you can take the stuff happening in a world that is sometimes really getting more and more crazy, how to react to that, how to bring in really shitty things, expressing those things, turning it into something good. I think in many ways that there are so many young people today that actually have a vision about what kind of world they want to live in, and how important it is to actually change a lot of things. And I think that has in many ways affected me. I'm not saying that you have to use your music or art or anything to try to make the world a better place. It's a really big thing, but I think that you actually can get a lot of inspiration from what is going on today. And I think that all those kind of festivals, all those kind of situations where people are brought into a room listening to something. We're sitting in a kind of library situation right now, and the way that people enjoy music is so individual, because if you close your eyes you can get certain ideas of what you hear, and that is exactly the kind of thing that you experience when you read a book, because you get your own personal ideas of what the context is, how the landscape looks like, what is presented in the book, and everybody would get different ideas of that. So in a way, playing music in a concert situation for an audience is the same thing as hundreds of people sitting in the same room, reading the same book, getting different ideas. And to be part of that, where you actually you have an idea of what you want to say, but leave it open for an audience to do their own interpretation out of it, as well as letting your fellow musicians on stage getting their own idea of how to interpret a theme, setting that you came up with. That is a kind of that is very important for me, because then you have a vision that could be more a kind of direction, that this is what I'm somehow going in this direction, but it's up to you if you want to follow me all that way, or if you have other ideas of music. So it's really I think and for me it's important to be open for a lot of different music, different expressions of art or culture or things or whatever it is, to in two different ways, to make it more narrow and more broad at the same time.